Thank you, Chair. In response to the nursing homes and the complaints against individual nursing homes throughout COVID and the care, from whether it was from family or from HICWA, from a point of view of the nursing homes that were run by the state and the nursing homes that were run privately, and the smaller nursing homes versus the bigger nursing homes, I do believe the report shows that the smaller nursing homes had less complaints, that they were better run, and there was less complaints on smaller nursing homes, and they're the same nursing homes at the moment that are fighting, trying to keep the doors opened due to the economic pressure of the rising cost of energy costs. So from point of view, Minister, on these amendments, and you're given the powers to HICWA to carry out investigations and have extra powers to go in, they're now going into the smaller nursing homes where there's actually very little complaints or no complaints, and they're putting extra pressures on them to change different models within their nursing homes, even though they don't have any complaints from any of their residents. But they're inflicting on them to spend more money at a time that they're actually spending at a loss. The small nursing homes, I'm talking about nursing homes now going from 25 bed cares, 25, 30 bed care, are under fierce financial pressure to keep the doors open. And HICWA are actually coming in now, and they're actually telling them to increase a room by 1.5 square metres to come up with with guidelines. But yet there is no complaints within the nursing homes sector themselves, on those particular nursing homes, on the care that they're giving. So on one hand, I welcome HICWA coming in and enforcing from the point of view from the health care for people that are in nursing homes. But also we have to look at the smaller nursing homes that have been there for many, many years, that actually need our help to stay open, that have no complaints from family or residents, that we protect them as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy. Nobody else offering, Minister?
Thanks, Chair. To Deputy Cullinan's questions, HICWA having these powers, they don't have the powers in this bill. So HICWA under Section 9 do have the powers to intervene, but only in very specific circumstances. I can tell the Deputy that I engaged directly with HICWA on one particular patient safety incident, for example, and they made the point to me that in this case, and it was not a good case. They had no power to intervene. They will now. So this really does give them the additional powers that they need. The Deputy quite rightly raises the question of neglect, as opposed to an individual incident where you can go in. It is being dealt with, but it's out of the scope of this bill. It's being dealt with actually within the complaints work that's going on, and I think it's quite likely we'll have new legislation brought forward around complaints, including, I would imagine, repealing exactly what Deputy Shortall seeks to do in Amendment 20 around the 2004 Act, and that's where issues of neglect can be dealt with. To Deputy Shortall's question on HICWA resources, yes, I'll get you the detail, but yes, HICWA will be provided. And indeed, HICWA's remit is expanding in quite a few areas based on this bill, and they will be resourced accordingly. The private nursing homes review, let me get back to you. What I would say is, one thing I found quite alarming was the lack of standards in things like building regulations for private nursing homes. It's something that Minister Butler has been spending a lot of time on. So we're bringing HICWA in terms of patient safety, but actually, guidelines on architectural design of nursing homes, communal areas, single room occupancy, etc. is very important as well. And there is a programme for government commitment around Commission on Ageing. And I think that is one area where some of the issues that you've raised can be and should be addressed. And then finally, to Deputy O'Donoghue's point, the changes HICWA are making are important, and they are aimed at improving patient care. However, it does come at a real cost to the nursing homes, and particularly, as the Deputy says, the smaller nursing homes. I can confirm that just in the last few weeks, the nursing homes which are renewing with the NTPF under the Fair Deal programme have been seeing quite a significant increase in the weekly payment per resident, and that is in recognition of exactly the point you've raised. And secondly, there are payments going out under the inflation fund or the energy fund in the winter to these nursing homes, again in recognition of the fact that their costs have gone up, and particularly for a lot of the smaller nursing homes, they're really struggling to pay the bills based on the previous fair deal rates that are in place.